Want to get this show ad-free? Head to dailytechnewsshow.com/subscribe to find out how.
Banking with Capital One helps you keep more money in your wallet with no fees or minimums on checking accounts and no overdraft fees. Just ask the Capital One bank guy. It's pretty much all he talks about, in a good way. He'd also tell you that this podcast is his favorite podcast, too. Ah, really? Thanks, Capital One bank guy. What's in your wallet? Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com/bank. Capital One N.A. member FDIC.
If you're a smoker or vapor ready to make a change, you really only need one good reason. But with Zyn nicotine pouches, you'll discover many good reasons. Zyn is America's #1 nicotine pouch brand. Plus, Zyn offers a robust rewards program. There are lots of options when it comes to nicotine satisfaction, but there's only one Zyn. Check out Zyn.com/find to find Zyn at a store near you. Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical.
This podcast is supported by Ambetter Health. Group health insurance can put businesses in a tough position. If you're a business owner, CFO, or HR leader, this probably sounds familiar. It's fall, and your group health insurance premium is going up, maybe by a lot. And as usual, you have to pick one carrier and a few plans for all employees, even though they have different needs, budgets, and doctors. Fortunately, there's a new approach, ICHRA. It makes costs predictable with stable pre-tax contributions and lets employees choose any plan from any carrier. You choose how much to contribute, they choose what works for them. For coverage you can control, plan on an ICHRA. Learn more at ambetterhealth.com/ICHRA.
These are the Daily Tech headlines for Friday, September 26, 2025. I'm Rob Dunwood. The U.S. president has approved a $14 billion sale of TikTok's U.S. operations to an American investor group, averting a ban. The deal, which requires Chinese approval, temporarily blocks a Biden administration national security law for 120 days. The agreement mandates a U.S. board, transfers control of the app's algorithm and content moderation to new owners, and designates Oracle for security oversight. Oracle, Silver Lake, and MGX are reportedly set to acquire a 45% stake with a goal of ensuring U.S. data security and preventing propaganda. This is the fourth extension of the divestment deadline since January. Meta is introducing ad-free versions of Facebook and Instagram in the UK for a monthly fee of up to £3.99, a move in response to regulatory warnings about personalized advertisements and a settlement over UK data laws. The subscription service, similar to one offered in the EU, but viewed differently by UK regulators, aims to give users the choice between free access with personalized ads or a paid for ad-free experience. While the UK's Information Commissioner's Office welcomes the change as aligning with UK law, it highlights a growing divergence between the EU and UK's approach to digital market regulation. OpenAI has launched ChatGPT Plus, a new mobile feature for pro users that customizes the chatbot experiences by learning from user data, including transcripts and connected apps like calendars and email. It then proactively researches and presents daily topical visual cards on subjects it believes the user will find interesting, such as Formula One updates or vocabulary lessons. This initiative is part of OpenAI's broader strategy in AI agents, a field also seeing significant investment from competitors like Anthropic and Google, with the ultimate aim of developing AI tools for tasks like creating presentations, booking travel, and making reservations. The White House administration is exploring a new strategy to reduce U.S. reliance on imported semiconductors by mandating that chip companies produce an equal number of semiconductors domestically as they import. Companies failing to meet this 1-to-1 ratio would face tariffs. This plan aims to boost domestic manufacturing and global supply chain restructuring, building on previous statements by the U.S. president about avoiding tariffs through U.S. investment. Despite the time needed to expand U.S. production and the complexities of supply chains, balancing domestic capacity with imports remains a challenge due to lower overseas production costs. Meta has introduced Vibes, a new platform for AI-generated videos available via the Meta AI app and website. Users can create, share, and remix short videos, adding visuals and music, and can upload directly to Vibes or cross-post to Instagram and Facebook stories and reels. This launch comes after Meta reorganizes AI efforts into superintelligence labs in June, aiming to create a new revenue stream following issues with Llama 4 models after staff departures. In other Meta news, the company is exploring a partnership with Google Cloud to use its Gemini AI models to enhance Meta's ad targeting capabilities. This potential collaboration suggests Meta is facing challenges scaling its own AI technology and could involve fine-tuning Gemini and open-source Gemma models with Meta's ad data. This move comes despite both companies attributing recent ad revenue growth to AI investments and follows previous reports of Meta considering AI collaborations with Google or OpenAI. Neon, a viral app that records phone calls and pays users for the audio data, quickly became a top 5 free iPhone app after its launch last week, garnering thousands of users and 75,000 downloads in a single day. However, the app has been taken offline due to a security flaw discovered by TechCrunch, which exposed users' phone numbers, call recordings, and transcripts. Although the founder, Alex Kiem, took down the servers and notified users of a pause, he did not inform them about the security lapse. Microsoft and Asus are releasing 2 new handheld gaming devices, the ROG Xbox Ally for $599 and the ROG Xbox Ally X for $999, both available for pre-order now and shipping on October 16th. The Ally X, a U.S. exclusive to Best Buy, Asus Shop, and Microsoft, features an AMD Z2 Extreme chip. The more affordable Ally uses a new Ryzen Z2A processor. The portable devices target PC gamers with optimized Windows gaming experiences and will be available in many countries. And finally, the Raspberry Pi 500 Plus is a $200 premium computer and keyboard with a more powerful quad-core ARM Cortex-A76 processor, 16 gigabytes of LPDDR4X RAM, and an M.2 2280 SSD socket with a 256 gigabyte SSD. It features Gateron KS33 Blue mechanical switches, custom low-profile keycaps with programmable RGB lighting, and an RP2040 microcontroller. Connectivity includes Wi-Fi 5, Bluetooth, Gigabit Ethernet, 2 micro HDMI ports, 3 USB-A ports, and a USB-C power port. A $220 desktop kit is also available. For more analysis of the tech news of the day, subscribe to dailytechnewsshow.com. You can find show notes and links to all the headlines there as well. Thanks for listening. We'll talk to you next time.
This podcast is supported by Ambetter Health. Group health insurance can put businesses in a tough position. If you're a business owner, CFO, or HR leader, this probably sounds familiar. It's fall, and your group health insurance premium is going up, maybe by a lot. And as usual, you have to pick one carrier and a few plans for all employees, even though they have different needs, budgets, and doctors. Fortunately, there's a new approach, ICHRA. It makes costs predictable with stable pre-tax contributions and lets employees choose any plan from any carrier. You choose how much to contribute, they choose what works for them. For coverage you can control, plan on an ICHRA. Learn more at ambetterhealth.com/ICHRA.
This episode is brought to you by Capital One. Capital One's tech team isn't just talking about multi-agentic AI. They already deployed one. It's called Chat Concierge, and it's simplifying car shopping. Using self-reflection and layered reasoning with live API checks, it doesn't just help buyers find a car they love. It helps schedule a test drive, get pre-approved for financing, and estimate trade-in value. Advanced, intuitive, and deployed. That's how they stack. That's technology at Capital One.